welcome to IP Camera Info YouTube channel. Today I am together with EMEA Director Mr. Anders Johansson and Mr. Özgür Uygur from Southeastern Europe, Sales Manager. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
I would like to start with Milestone Marketplace, which was introduced earlier this year. Could you please tell us how will the industry benefit from the marketplace of Milestone's approach?
Absolutely. It's actually a little bit bigger than just the marketplace itself. It's part of our strategy of going from a product strategy to a platform strategy. And the strategy means that we're moving away from basically just selling products and creating a platform to be able to connect buyers, sellers across the globe. And Marketplace is one of the tools which is part of the platform strategy that Milestone has for moving forward. How it will benefit, it is a place where our ecosystem partners have the possibilities of displaying and selling their solutions. So they might be operating in a specific country, let's say Turkey, but with the help of Marketplace, they will have a global reach and be able to expand their solution on a global base. From a Milestone perspective, it's enabling our ecosystem partners and also Milestone itself to find solutions for the end users, almost regardless whatever the needs that the end user might have.
How about from the local companies? Is there any local companies available in the marketplace as of today?
By local, you mean
Turkey.
Turkish company? No, we don't have any Turkish today, but we have some that are in the pipeline for it.
Yeah, that's great to hear.
Yes.
All right. My second question is about Copenhagen letter.
Yes.
Milestone adds Copenhagen clause to its end user license agreement.
Correct.
So, what is the motivation behind this move of Milestone?
So, with the technology today, it started out actually from our CEO and some other technology CEOs that were sitting and discussing, and with the speed that technology is moving today with analytics, we as a vendor believe that we have to take a responsibility for how the technology is actually being used, and especially if it's being misused. So the Copenhagen letter is actually a personal initiative, and we believe that making it personal when you sign the Copenhagen letter, it makes a stronger commitment than if a company is signing it per se. Mm-hmm. So what it basically says, and the reason why we have it in our EULA as well, is that we feel that we need to be part as a market leader of the prevention of misuse of technology. And this is basically what the Copenhagen letter stands for. And it's a responsibility that Milestone takes very serious.
All right. So it's based on responsible use of technology.
In simple words, yes.
Great to hear this. One of the hottest topics in the recent years in Europe, also in our industry, is GDPR, which stands for General Data Protection Regulation. And I wonder, where does Milestone stand in terms of GDPR readiness?
So the Milestone software is fully GDPR compliant, and it's the only video management system today that is fully GDPR compliant. So
right.
we are there.
Fully.
Yes.
This year you released version 3 of your X-Protect VMS. Özgür, would you like to share some highlights of the recent release?
Sure. We have four major features and improvements on our free 19 release. One of those is driver framework. Today we have more than 8,000 drivers for the devices, and it's counting. But more importantly, we have framework point of view. We are going to work with camera and IoT device manufacturers for the driver network, so they can develop their drivers for our software by using our VIP SDK and APIs. This is one of the news with our free release. And another one is password management. As you know, changing the passwords of cameras in a large installations could be tricky. With the new release, we can easily set passwords of the cameras in seconds. We can set one password for all or unique passwords for every single cameras. So this allows you to change all passwords quickly, faster and easy. And another news about our free is smart search, centralized smart search. By this way, you can search incidents or specific person, or bookmarks from the smart client in a quicker, easier, and in an efficient way by using metadata comes from the other sources. And the other feature is adaptive streaming. It brings smoother streaming, less bandwidth, and better experience. No matter if you have good or bad connection, it is just adapting the stream to get the best image and balancing the workload on the network. So those are basically new features, comes with our free release, and according to our strategy, it makes users' life easier and use our software in their operations more efficiently to mitigate the risks and decrease operational costs.
It sounds great, especially for end customer as well as the integrators. Great features. Which technology trends will come to our industry in the future?
Yeah, I think it's still the same ones, you can say, a little bit of what we have talked about for the past year. It is AI, it is big data, it is IoT. So these are, I would say, the technologies that are coming into our industry. What I think is more maybe important is what do we do with all of this? So we believe, of course, like everyone else, that all devices will be intelligent and will be communicating with each other. When they do that, that's going to create a lot of data, of course. We foresee within Milestone that very soon about 50% of all the licenses we sell will not be connected to a camera, but to some other type of device. That, of course, makes us, and we've already started that process from over a year and a half ago when we increased our R&D capabilities with over 45% in changing the way the video management system will work. And having that in combination with augmentation as well, I think what we will see going away from maybe sitting and looking at very large video walls is that machine learning, AI, all of these things will indicate when something is wrong, and then the human in the end will take a decision on what to do. And that will also, within the video management, change what are you looking for, what type of user interface should it be. with all these connections and integrations, it will change how it looks, and this comes back a little bit to, let's say, the platform strategy that we have in creating Milestone as a platform rather than a product being a video management system.
It sounds like Milestone already has taken necessary steps for future-proof.
Yes, we have. It actually started already when our top management in 2016 started this strategy. So we've already been doing it for over 3 years, working against this goal, increasing our R&D capability, partnering up with some of the strongest names in the industry like Intel, NVIDIA, IBM, Microsoft, etc. To be able to ensure that when all these technology trends really start happening in the market, Milestone will have a solution which is prepared for it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Lastly, I would like to ask the growth expectation in your region. Also, Özgür, I would like to ask you as well. How do you see this year in terms of growth for your region, Milestone?
So, do you mean my region or Turkey?
EMEA.
EMEA. So, actually in our strategy, we are expecting to always outgrow the market. If we look over the past 12 years, we have an average growth rate over the last 12 years of 26%. As you know now, at least if we look at the indications that there are, we are looking at single-digit growth in the VMS markets. Milestone is aiming much higher than this. And the important thing why we believe that we can continuously outgrow the market is that we do investments not just in our products, but we do it in both the back office, in the support, in the pre-sales, in the sales organization, in the marketing organization. So as we grow, of course the entire company needs to grow with it. And because we are making those investments, we also believe that we can continue keeping a very high growth rate.
Özgür, would you like to add?
About Turkey, as the part of emerging markets, we are expected to outgrow than the market, and expectations are very high from Turkey. As you know, we are getting not so good days in Turkey, but although we are struggling with the economical problems, last year we grew 34%. And as of today, we are at 101%, which is great, I think. So
3 digits.
Yeah,
it's okay.
That's the only 3 digits growth in our region. So we
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And we are expanding in the country. We are going to hire one more CVM, and we are expecting to grow more in the future.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much for this very informative conversation.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for viewing the video till the end. If you'd like to hear more from us, please subscribe to our channel and turn on your notifications. If you like the video, please don't hesitate to push the like button, and please don't hesitate to leave your comments in the comments area. See you in the next video. Bye bye.
Bye bye.